Hey there and welcome back to the channel. It's Bryson with Dimes for Dollars here, and in today's video we have hunt number 10 of our Jefferson Nickel Hunt and Fill series. Box number 10 as well, and we're really doing good. We're narrowing it down. We're now down to 25 holes left to go in this Jefferson Nickel series, with most of which being in the oldest book. That's pretty typical. There's a lot of lower mintage coins in this series, especially the key dates and the semi-key dates. Lots of silver as well, so hopefully we'll find something for that book. As for the Buffalo Nickel book in the back, we have a lot of holes left to go. We did find a few really nice fillers early on. I'm hoping we'll find one again sometime soon. As for the box, it looks pretty promising. No definite enders, but there are some really circulated ones. So I'll flip this box over, check the other side, and we'll get started on the hunt. Alright, well I flipped the box over and we might have one ender here. You can see it's very worn out. Could just be a 1964 Denver for all we know, but that definitely seems older to me. That's going to come up in roll number 2. Let's get started on roll number 1. Alright, roll number 2 had that ender, and so I got it laid out here. Let's see what the date is. And that one's going to be a 1941. I don't think I saw a mint mark, so that's going to be a 1941 Philadelphia. It's a great way to start off the hunt. Roll number 13, and we've got some silver. We have a silver war nickel here with an S right above the Monticello. So it's going to be out of San Francisco. Let's see what the date is. Alright, that's going to be a 1942. That's the first year they made silver war nickels. That is a cool find. They made silver war nickels because they needed nickel for the war effort. So that's really cool. I don't know if we need it for the book, but either way, I'll always take some silver. Got lots of rolls left to go. Hopefully we can find some more. Roll number 20, and we have our first 50s find here. A 1955. Out of Denver. Very next roll, and we have our first Canadian coin. Let's see what the date is. Alright, that one's going to be from 2000. Roll number 24, and while we've been really light on the finds, we got two really nice ones in this roll. Firstly, we got a 1988 San Francisco Proof. I don't see those too often, and this is a really nice looking one. Let's check out the reverse. And that's looking pretty nice too. Our other find is a 2009 Denver, which is a more modern year, but it's actually slightly rare. Only about 30 million minted, so I keep all the ones that I find. I only find a handful. I don't need the Denver, but I do need the Philadelphia, so hopefully I'll find one eventually. We've got 9 boxes so far with that one, but we got 26 rolls left to go in this box, so hopefully we have another chance to find one. Roll 28, and we have a 50s find. This one's going to be a 1952 out of Denver. Very next roll, and we have a 1941, and that's going to be a 1941 out of Philadelphia. Well, roll number 30, and I'm really excited about it. We got two finds here. Up front we have a 1954 in very nice shape out of San Francisco, but right back here, let's see if we can see it. Right there, we've got a Buffalo nickel. It looks to be a Denver mint mark. Let's see if there's a date. And I don't see a date right away. Let's check it out under the scope and see if we can find anything. Otherwise, we might have to use some Nicodate. Alright, well we're back under the scope now, and as you can see, there's not a whole lot of anything left for a date. What it looks to be is there might be a 2 there, and either a 0 or a 6 right there. However, to be sure, let's definitely Nicodate it. So I'll get the stuff out, and I'll bring you back once we find out what the date is. We're back now with the Nicodate, and here's what it looks like. It works by removing the top layer of the nickel to expose the date. So as you can see, there's nothing yet. But let's go ahead and add a drop right where the date would be, and see if it'll reveal live. Alright, there we go. It should take about 15 seconds. Alright, and by now we should be able to dry it out. I like to pat it like this and then just give it a quick dab with a wet cloth and see if we can see a date. Might need a little bit more drying there. Let's check it out under the scope and see if that comes through better on there. Well, no microscope needed. I gave it a second dose of Nicodate, and as you can see, the date really started to pop through there. We've got ourselves a 1916 Denver. That's a really exciting find. Well over 100 years old, and it was still in circulation. So it's nice to rescue that from circulation. Don't know if we need it in the book yet. We'll check at the end. But until then, we got 20 rolls left to go. Roll number 32, and we did it again. We got another silver war nickel. 1943 this time. Let's see what the mint mark is. And that's going to be another San Francisco. 1943 San Francisco this time. Silver war nickel number 2. 18 rolls left to go. Roll 35 now, and we have a really nice one here. 1952. Really nice detail. That one's going to be out of Philadelphia. 1952 Philly with really nice detail. Might be an upgrader. Add it up there for now. And we got 15 rolls left to go. Roll 37, and we got 2 more 50s finds. Up front we have a 1954. And that one's going to be out of Denver. And back here, you can just barely see it, a 1957. And that one's going to be out of Philadelphia. Very next roll, and we've got 2 more. We have a 1953 here. And that one's going to be out of San Francisco. The other one's back here, 1947. And that one's also going to be out of San Francisco. Very next roll again, and we have another 50s find, a 1957 out of Denver. Roll number 40, and we have a 1941 here. Let's see if there's a mint mark. And there is going to be one. That's going to be a San Francisco mint mark, 1941 San Francisco. Another nice old find. We got 3 1941s now. Roll number 43. And we have a 1953 here. And this one's going to be out of San Francisco. One roll from the end of the box, and we got another 50s find. This one's going to be a 1959 in pretty rough shape. And it's going to be from Denver. Alright, well that's going to do it for this hunt, so we're back with a wrap-up now, and we had an even 20 finds on the box. We had 10 from the 50s, with the best one being this 1952 Philadelphia. We also got 6 from the 40s, with 2 silver war nickels, a 1943 San Francisco and a 1942 San Francisco. We also got 4 other finds, a 2009 Denver. Unfortunately we need the Philadelphia, but it's always nice to get a lower mintage year like that. We got a 2000 Canadian nickel, a proof 1988 San Francisco, and a buffalo nickel 1916 out of Denver. Today's hunt was very successful. This buffalo nickel is definitely going to fill a spot in the book. And we also have a silver war nickel here, this 1942 San Francisco, which is going to fill a spot as well, alongside this 52, which is going to be a really nice upgrader. So let's go ahead and start with the Jefferson nickels, and then we'll move on to the buffalo nickels. We're back now with the 1952 Jefferson nickel, and as you can see, the one we found today is in fantastic shape. That is a really nice upgrade. So I'll swap those 2 out. And as for our new addition, we have this 1942 San Francisco war nickel, and I just caught it. There's actually a typo in the label there. Silver's misspelled. It's a pretty funny find. As for the hunt though, we got 1 more spot filled, putting us to 174 now out of 198 spots total. It's getting harder to do, but there's still plenty of holes left to fill, and some of which aren't even too rare, so hopefully one of these days we'll find one, especially a key date like this one would be really nice. But as for now, that's going to do it. Let's continue on to the buffalo nickels though, and make the addition there. Well, here's our Buffalo Nickel find of the box. It's going to be a 1916 out of Denver, only 13.3 million minted, so definitely on the lower end of mintages. Really nice find there. That brings our total up to 5 out of 66 spots filled through 10 hunts. Really good average there. We're averaging about 1 every 2 boxes. So it's definitely above average, and I hope it continues in the future. As for this hunt, though, that's going to do it. I hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.